Hello, everyone. I'm Ryan Chan, CEO and founder of UpKeep. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the CHIPS and Science Act of 2023, a monumental legislation poised to revolutionize American semiconductor research, manufacturing, and workforce development, with a staggering investment of $52.7 billion. We'll be unmasking the potential implications of this massive cash injection and the crucial question, can this act catalyze a sustainable shift in domestic manufacturing? Stay tuned as we explore this and more. Now let's dive into the exciting world of the CHIPS and Science Act of 2023. This groundbreaking legislation is set to inject a whopping $52.7 billion into American semiconductor research, development, manufacturing, and workforce development. Let's break that down. Approximately $39 billion is earmarked for manufacturing, including $2 billion for legacy chips in car and defense systems. $13.2 billion is reserved for research and development and workforce development, with an additional $500 million targeted to support activities like communications, security, and supply chain. If this effort proves successful, and I'm confident it will, we're looking at a future with higher value, more strategic manufacturing jobs that are harder to outsource. This means semiconductor development and production could be a sustainable solution to boosting domestic manufacturing. Now, you might be wondering, why semiconductors? Well, semiconductors have become the cornerstone of modern industry, thanks to our increasing reliance on electronics. Everything from smartphones to medical equipment depends on semiconductors to function faster, cheaper, and more accurately. During the pandemic, while toilet paper and hand sanitizer shortages grabbed headlines, issues with semiconductor supply and demand were much more widespread. The lockdown reduced the demand for automobiles, leading to cuts in production and a cascade of canceled orders for components, particularly semiconductor chips. At the same time, the work-from-home trend led to increased demand for electronic products, causing semiconductor manufacturers to reallocate their chip production capacities. This situation led the federal government to take steps to prevent future supply chain disruptions by investing nearly $53 billion into semiconductor research, development, manufacturing, and workforce development through the CHIPS and Science Act. But here's the million-dollar question. Will history repeat itself? Historically, we've seen that while Americans excel at innovation, manufacturing often moves offshore due to the higher cost of living. Government subsidies and investments are often only short-term solutions. Take the auto industry, for example. Despite the invention and wide adoption of the automobile, competition and poor business decisions led to companies like Chrysler nearing bankruptcy, requiring a $1.5 billion loan from the federal government. However, financial assistance can only go so far. As automobiles became a commodity, manufacturing moved overseas in search of cheaper labor. This begs the question, how do we create sustainable domestic manufacturing within a global economy? Will the semiconductor industry face the same fate as the U.S. auto industry? The answers require the United States to balance the benefits of international trade against supply chain risk and long-term goals. But here's why the semiconductor industry is different. Unlike the auto industry, semiconductor chips are more agile to manufacture and distribute. While initial auto demand levels out over time, semiconductor demand is based on the development of new electronic technologies, meaning demand, could continue to rapidly climb in the near future. Consider the recent release of generative artificial intelligence tools like ChatGPT. If these new tools that require massive computing power are widely adopted, it could result in tens of billions of dollars in net annual sales for semiconductor companies. This projected demand, coupled with the need to secure supply of these highly sought-after components, makes bringing semiconductor manufacturing back to the United States a smart move. If we seize these opportunities in researching, developing, and producing semiconductors domestically, we could see higher-paying, more strategic manufacturing jobs that are sustainable and less likely to be outsourced in the long run. Thank you for watching this video. We've explored the CHIPS and Science Act of 2023, its potential implications, and the future of semiconductor manufacturing in the United States. If you found this video informative and want to stay updated on similar content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. To learn more about how UpKeep is helping maintenance and operations teams, visit our website at upkeep.com.